Hi there, in today's video, as you can see, I've gone away from the skincare routine today and I thought I'd do a little bit on the well-being side. So I'm in my garden and it's a very early morning and the birds are chirping and it's absolutely beautiful out here. So I thought I'd just share with you a little bit of my garden, great for well-being, and some of the plants. I've got some lovely hellebores. Now I'm in the middle of the countryside in a very old English house, and I have a very old garden here. As you can see, we've got some lovely narcissi here and also a few brambles, which are definitely on the hit list to be taken out. Again, we always rush around, so we never have time to sometimes just reflect and enjoy. So coming along, as you can see, got the spade there ready, or the fork ready for digging out. See, I've got old pergola, got lots of work to do in this garden. We've been renovating our house for the last few years, so it's taken a lot of time. Lots to do in the vegetable patch, sort of a bit behind the yew there. I can actually hear a couple of bees as well, so you may see some as well. There we go, ready for doing something a little bit later, some more gardening. But sometimes it's just nice to just reflect and just have a bit of time out, away from the hustle and bustle of life. As you can see here, I've got some lovely hellebores, and here's a little pink one. And sometimes if you can just open them up, you can see the inside. Now hellebores are lovely, but you can't really use them as cut flowers. What I tend to do, if I do have a hellebore, I would literally take off the bottom part of the head, and you want to float them in water, a bit like a lily, and they last a lot longer. Now I've got some hyacinths ready. Well, they're greening up, but they're not actually out yet, and the snowdrops have just finished. I'll just give you a look of my old house, which is extremely old. We've had a few extensions, but the middle part, I'll show you a bit more later, is around the 17th century, and the stonework is from the year 900, which came from an old abbey. Perhaps I should have called this house Abbey Gardens. So here we are, some more hellebores here. Please comment down below if you like this kind of, it's almost like a vlog I suppose, but again I just thought it would be quite nice to just come out on a beautiful spring day, spring morning. Again, some more hellebores. A little bit more work to be done in the garden, I can see. This is quite nice. Some sort of, I don't know if it's a fern. I think it's a fern. It's quite, my garden's quite shaded. There's plenty of trees here, so it's it does very well as a spring garden rather than a summer. And again, some more hellebores. Now these are doubles. Rather beautiful. Now one thing my garden does have lots of this time of year, and you can see it's starting to grow, one is cow parsley. I'll just show you down here, and it's a froth of white later in May. But the other is wild garlic, which is absolutely lovely. Again, you've got the scent of garlic, but it's a lot, it's not so strong. Unfortunately, you do have a couple of moles I've just noticed, if you can just see here. There we go. And then here we can see, going into the copse, this is all wild garlic, which is lovely as well. Once it's finished, it actually flowers, lovely white flowers as well. And a very old yew. But yes, in the hustle and bustle world, sometimes it's just nice to just come outside, get some fresh air, and just a bit of reflection. Again, showing you the house. Now, I've been renovating the house for the last few years. Perhaps I should have done a channel on house renovation of an old English cottage. We're just walking along here. And a beautiful dogwood here. think that's called A Sibirica. It's lovely. It's particularly in the winter, it's bright red, but as you can see, we're starting to get little leaves on it now. And I've Pittosporum, I think this one is called. It's a lovely colour. It's nice and bright. Great in the winter if you need, and it's evergreen as well. And then just working along. Now we have a couple of fir trees and conifers, and we did have in some winds, some of it did actually, a couple of branches came down and have been caught in the tree, so we do have scaffolding tower ready to hopefully take out the big branch, which I don't know if you can see from here. Let's see if I can get out from there. Just there. You see, it's just been sort of propping itself onto another branch there, and then we just come along here. And then to the house, which we're still in the process of renovating inside and out. It's a very old cottage. And then just moving along. Again, I have a line of geraniums, which I really do love, and I think they're Wargrave pink, and they just flower all the time. Here we are, these ones just up on an old wall here. And just coming along. So I've got plenty to do in the garden, so please comment down below if you'd like me to show you some gardening as well in the countryside, which is again great for well-being. And lastly, just back to our beginning position, I'd just like to show you here, we have some old, in our old wall part here, some fossils. You can see those. And here, I need to take off some of this lichen. We do actually have some very old engravings, and this comes from the abbey, which was taken down in the year 900 by the Danes from a local abbey, which was round locally from the year 700 to 900, and they took this as part of the stonework from the abbey, and the middle of the part of the house is part of the abbey as well. So there we go. So just a nice walk in a country garden, English country garden if you like. Just great for a bit of fresh air and a bit of well-being. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing and tell me if you like this kind of video as well as skincare, and I'll take you back to the beginning position, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.